Hi, my name is Yonet Mesiga Figuera. I'm a member of the Trinidad and Tobago Association of Social Workers. I'm also a member of the Social Action and Issues Committee. Today we are going to be talking about mental health, the family, and the school environment. Now, mental health includes our emotional, our psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and how we act. Mental health affects children from the age of 12 through adolescence into young adult and older adulthood. Depending on if you have a healthy or an unhealthy mental health well-being will determine your quality of life. How do mental health affect the family? Loneliness. We're having a lot of single parents now. Children are on their own. It have the latchkey children where some of them go to school, they get a key, and they go home with no supervision. Loneliness affects children's mental health. And not just children. Loneliness affects people's mental health overall. Because little exploration would have done on this topic, much is not discussed about it in total. So no longer mental health professionals places the responsibility on the shoulder alone of an individual. It is understood that problem arises from each unique situation. Problem arises from each unique environment in a family. That how the person interact between persons and their environment can cause issues that filter in from the family to the school environment. When children have problems at home, when they are lonely, they look for attention and they try to find it elsewhere. So there are some families that violence happen in the home. So you find the violence filter into the school environment. Each family, each person, there is a unique situation. So when you're looking at each family and their environment, you have to explore it in context of that family and of that environment. So when you explore it in context, you would look at each situation, each family background is different. So you would explore it with that understanding that each family situation is different. They come from different background. So all these different background and the way how they are socialized now filter into the school environment. And I would repeat that we must view it in context. A situation, a mental health situation with family, the environment in school in Brazil would be different, even though they may have similarities. It would be different than in Trinidad. It would be different than in Guyana, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Grenada, depending on the uniqueness of the family's situation. So this should be explored within its context. It's very important. Family issues or any family relationship, anything that goes on in a family it is a ripple effect. And sometimes this ripple effect creates tension, uncertainty, stress, and sometimes it affects the changes in people's life. It affects the change in how they live and how they behave. So we must view it in context. And this is according to PMC International Journal and Public Health Research. Family has their own unique situation, poor relationship with each other, and based on those things, family not talking to each other, and as I said earlier, some family has violence in it, abuse going on in the family. So we have to view the mental health condition uniquely to each family. And when we explore that, then we can understand what's happening in the school environment based on what's happening in the family. So thank you very much for listening.